Top of the morning to you, everyone. Today, we're going to be talking about kindness and stupidity. Yes, I'm sure this is the second podcast of Hopen, but I'm hoping you stick around longer. For today, we'll be discussing about this very, very sensitive matter. Okay, this kindness and stupidity, right? Out here in this world, okay, we have those type of people who are kind and also stupid. Example, being kind stupidly. There's a difference between being kind and being stupid, right, Mars?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, in your perspective, what is a kind person?
Um, I think a kind person, for one, he or she is not stupid. That's one thing. Because when you're kind, you should be also considerate of certain matters. It doesn't mean that you have to, expect something in return. But I believe that if you're kind, you should know that your kindness is not being, thrown out. It's not being wasted. You should know that for one.
As in, kindness is something you give and not expect something in
Not
return.
expect something in return, but also you would know that it is being used and it is not wasted. I don't mean that it's like you put some water in a pot and you know that it is going to the pot. It's not going around the pot and, slipping. It is going to the pot. That's the whole thing.
As in, it's not leaking.
I don't want the pot to. I don't mean that kind people should expect to drink from the pot again. That is not kindness. That is some sort of selfishness. But at least the water should go to the pot. That's one important thing that I think matters.
What about stupidity? What do you think?
I
Stupidity?
think in that metaphor that I used, stupidity means spilling water all around the pot and just wasting all your effort and all your energy on the wrong people.
Basically, you're just wasting it away, right?
Exactly.
Example, you have the bowl over there, just waiting to be full, okay? And water keeps it alive. No, no, no. You can take the fish concept, right? You have a bowl and there's a fish in it, okay? When you put water inside it, the fish survives. But stupidity says that the fish is there dying and you pour water all around it, and that the water doesn't even reach the fish. This is stupidity. That which means it doesn't make a difference. Now, if you join stupidity and kindness together, you get kindness stupidity.
No. Stupidity will make kindness stupid as well.
Kindly.
There are a lot of references to that, stupidity will ruin all acts of kindness.
You have a reference?
Yeah, there's a movie, which the movie is, based on a real story.
Based on
A true story.
Yeah.
The name of the person, the name of the movie is Takhti, I guess, and it is about this athlete, wrestler, Jahan Pahlawan Takhti. I think many of you might know him, but for those who don't know him, you can just search him on Google. Just write
But
Takhti.
give a little description, because this generation doesn't really care about Google searching. They're even
Okay,
lazy for
he's
that.
an athlete and he won a lot of Olympic
Awards.
Awards, yeah. I think 3 or 4 or many. So much.
Your people gotta be proud of him.
Yeah. He was an athlete, an important person for Iran before the revolution. His life is a very beautiful example of when stupidity mixes with kindness. I'm not saying that he was stupid. He was not stupid. He was a very considerate person. Only he was too kind, and that too much kindness ruined his life.
Basically, kindness and stupidity married each other and they gave birth to Takhti.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He helped people to the level they misuse him, and he helped the wrong people.
As in, you're saying he helped the people to kill him.
Exactly. You could say that he gave everything he had to them. Even you could, help people who are stupid or not worthy a little bit to maybe
Pick them up.
Pick them up, or even wake them up or something. A little bit is okay, but what he did was that he gave everything he had. He would live on nothing to give all his money to the people that were not worthy.
As in, to what people, the example?
to the people who were planning and plotting to misuse him. Even from the beginning, they planned to, they were jealous of him. They were jealous of him. They wanted to use his money, use his help to bring him down.
Mm.
Exactly that.
In this generation, we have kind people. Look, kindness is a very powerful emotion. It's a very rare emotion as well. As in kindness without the, as in kindness without the feeling of having something in return. This is really difficult to have in this society, because in this society, everyone wants something, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's offer themselves. Look, we none of us consider each other's emotions. Sometimes we just like, we're living this life, we want this life. As in, you see, you don't have a car, but you see someone else's car and you're like, I want that car. Okay, so I'm gonna borrow it from him by using him, and then you basically kill that person slowly. There are kind people out here and people misuse them and they turn them bad. Kind people are also human beings. When you But there are also some of them are very stupid. They end up so kind that they say yes to everything, and that yes leads to them just killing themselves, leads to them just tiring themselves out until they collapse. Example, like from an anime, because on the introduction you knew that I'm going to be referencing a lot of anime, like from this anime called Fate Stay Night. The main character is basically this hardworking, super kind type of child, super like a total beautiful little kid. Okay, he's always helping people. He's always in the mood to help someone, even if they misuse him. He doesn't want to fight back. He just wants to help, help, help. Even if it kills him, he's just gonna help, help, help. But sooner or later, he realized that his helping nature, because he was bullied, and he was bullied to, clean up an entire dojo. A dojo is a place where, they do samurai training and all that type of stuff. He was forced to do dojo training, as in clean the dojo during the night when there were murderers. There are murderers crawling around and all that. And of course, he got killed. Do you see where kindness leads you?
Exactly the same thing happened to
See,
Taxi as well.
literally,
He got killed, or he
I'm
committed
pretty sure.
suicide.
I'm pretty sure. Look, this is this. Look at this. This is not suicide. This is murder. People drove him to do this. We can't just say he killed himself because he killed himself. No, this is not the concept.
No one just accidentally kills themselves.
Nobody accidentally kills themselves. So get it straight here, guys. As in, there's a difference between suicide and murder. Driving someone to kill themselves is not suicide. It is murder. Okay, there's a big difference, and this is kindness. This is not even close to kindness. Like kindness, okay. I will show you what form of kindness. Kindness can also be in a form of violence. Someone is being a baby, okay, and they're always holding your hand. Like I said, I'm saying metaphorically. They're holding your hand. They're too attached, and they can't survive without you. Okay, you need to give them a little push. That is kindness, because you don't want anything in return. You want them to grow up. This is kindness, right?
Yeah, yeah.
As in, give a little introduction on it, like as in when somebody falls down, you want to pick them up, right? It hurts you, right?
Exactly.
And but you deep down want them to pick themselves up, because that feeling of them being able to pick themselves up, okay, it makes you proud.
I think if you want to help someone, you have to know them somehow. As in, analyze them. I don't mean to only help the people you know, or your relatives, or your friends. Not that. You can help everyone, anyone. But if you saw something from them that showed they're not worthy of your help, I'm not saying to not help them, of course, as much as it is needed as a human
Don't
being and
over
stuff.
push.
But
Don't push it.
overdose on it. Don't
Yeah.
push it and over help
Just
them.
help them. If they don't need it, move on. Trust me, moving on is important.
Also, one important thing that we didn't talk about is that if you want to help someone, I think first you need to have something to then give it to
You
someone.
mean first help
If
yourself.
you want, to give money to someone, first you need to have enough money for yourself to survive. I
Yeah.
don't mean to live in a luxurious way. First, you have to have enough money to survive, then give extra money to other people.
Yeah, as in first take care of yourself. That is kindness. First, kindness is supposed to be
Being
for your,
kind to
be,
yourself,
yeah, be
exactly.
kind to yourself first, and then be kind to others. Because, but I'm not saying that first be selfish and do something stupid, and that's not called kindness, because you're gonna end up guilty in the future. You're gonna regret it. Regret is a very dangerous thing, kids.
And if you don't help yourself and help others without first helping yourself, you're not going to feel good about it.
Yeah,
In the end, you will just get tired and
you
weary about
collapse.
it. Exactly.
You
You
collapse
will
on it.
collapse.
Oh God, this generation is filled with people misusing other people, right?
Yeah.
So kindness is being abused, as in people wake up. If you're a kind stupid person, okay, wake up. Be kind by being aggressive. Sometimes you need to kick the bucket. Kick someone's butt out and tell them to. I can't use this first bad words on the podcast. Okay, no, I'll just censor it. I just say kick their butt so hard, okay, that they realize that it hurts, because they need to know it hurts. Some people don't know what pain is. They're so stuck. They're so scared of pain. They don't even know what it is. They're so scared of experience that they don't know what it is. Kindness is also giving advice, giving support. Giving a hand pickup. If you have somebody who wants to kill you and all that. No, okay, leave the killing. Okay, if somebody hates you, but they're emotionally broken, you see them on the street and they're emotionally distraught. They lost someone. They lost something. Okay, just I don't know. You go to the maghaze, you go to the supermarket, get them a I don't know drink like the lister, get them the lister or do and be like, "Befarmay tosh, mushkil nahi." It's like there's no problem, my man. I'm here for you. You can cry on me. This is kindness, my kids. This is kindness, right?
This is kindness that will come, in immediately.
Isn't that feeling to just help someone? That is kindness.
You should just grab it and help people. That's a good thing.
Oh.
If you see an old woman, man walking on the street or whatever, help them instantly. Don't even think about it. That type of kindness is very, different than stupidity.
Also, there's this other thing you've known, right? Some people see something, that a place where they can be kind, right?
Yeah.
And they want to be kind there, but they don't have the courage, right? Example, you want to help an old lady cross the street, but you're feeling so shy about it.
Yeah.
Right? You've been in that situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you want to be, as in you see someone, you want to give them money, but you're too shy about it.
Yeah. You might think about their feelings and if they will feel embarrassed, and that's what stops you. You might think that if you give money to someone, they will feel embarrassed, and then you don't do it.
And then you either they feel embarrassed or you feel embarrassed. It's like a
Yeah.
double. It's like a what do you call it?
Mutual
Double-
embarrassment type of experience, which will happen, which might happen. Most of the times, it just might.
I think most of the time it doesn't even happen. Some people just
It's
smile.
in your head.
It's all in your head. You look. There's nothing to be ashamed about. Okay, I know there are a lot of what do you call viewers out here. Okay, who are literally listening to this and just saying, yeah, this guy's right. This guy's right.
It's like learning to swim. In order to learn to swim, you have to dive deep into the water
and drown.
This is a way of teaching kids to swim. Push them, put them on the water, and they will learn to swim themselves. Or either they will die.
Yeah. The first step of swimming, learning how to swim, is drowning.
Yeah, it is drowning. But no, the teacher is always looking ahead and
it's like
taking care of them.
It's like that, right?
You should dive deep into the problem, dive deep into the kindness, and see that all the good things come after that.
Like all of the stuff kindness also requires courage, right?
Yeah.
Kindness requires courage, and if you don't have the courage, do not be ashamed of yourself, right?
Kindness is like a risk.
Yeah, it is a risk. As in, you're risking both your life and the life of someone. You're capable of someone else's life.
Not just life, your money, your time, or whatever. You're risking many things. But I'm just saying, it's like a bet. When you realize that you're losing, just get out. Put yourself out of the gambling, the betting, or whatever.
Yeah.
Just take the risk, and when you see that you're losing, get out. Go risk on somewhere else.
But kindness isn't kindness about giving, just randomly just giving?
It is. I'm saying give unless you give unless you realize that it is It didn't. It
It's
is
too
going
dangerous.
nowhere.
Yeah, if imagine you're being too kind, you're giving money to someone every
And
single
they're
day.
wasting
They're
it.
wasting
They're
it.
going. They're like they don't have money to buy food, but they go buy iPhone or,
Or
some
alcohol or something.
luxurious
Yeah.
way, some stupid thing that I don't consider it.
I mean,
I don't think that you should help them. These people help the
yeah.
people who are more in need of it and who will use it in a better way.
Yeah, there's this really beautiful story I wanted to tell. Um, like as in we are helping in my family, we like helping some certain people, right? And I told you, like, and there was this family, they were really in need, and this poor kid, like, oh God, like this poor innocent kid. Okay, we were giving him because we took what do you call it? What do you say, guardianship over the kid's family, as in monthly we give him expense and all that. And then we realized, oh shoot, that the father is just taking the money from the kid and using him for alcohol. So none of the money reached the kid. The father was just taking the money for alcohol.
In the name of the kid, he was misusing the money.
The name of the kid and the mother. Like they had two kids, and the 10-year-old was the head of the family to go outside and sell little cards and all that. And we were broken after that. And we knew the kid had nothing to do with this because the father was like this. See, this is kindness. Helping someone. But when you have to make sure you're being kind and not being stupid. Imagine if we continue being stupid, if we just continue giving money to the wrong person, he'd be eating off from us.
And also, he would drink more alcohol and treat his family worse.
He was already treating them
and
worse.
you were responsible. You would be responsible for that. So I'm saying, when you help someone, track what is happening with your help.
Because being kind means also being responsible about it.
Also, don't be obsessed with it.
Yeah,
but just a little bit of tracking is okay. From time to time, look at the person that you're helping and look at the situation and what is happening to them.
But sometimes never doubt so much. Just give the money. But if they keep asking too much, you have to be suspicious, right?
Everything is about balance. You always come to the same thing. Everything is about balance. Balance.
Exactly. I told you I'm an equalist.
We always end up coming to balance or karma. Karma is balance.
Karma is balance. If there's good, there's bad.
So, yeah. These are the concepts of kindness that we consider that should not, kindness should not be mixed with stupidity.
Yeah, it should not give birth to stupidity's child.
Because the stupidity will make it toxic and everything will be...
there's a lot of inappropriate things you could say with kindness and stupidity. But look. Being kind also means having space, having limits as well, right?
Exactly, limits.
Because kindness doesn't mean, look, somebody's asking you to give your life to them. Randomly like that on the street, okay? And you say, can you do something very inappropriate for me? It'll be too kind. And you say yes. That's not kindness, my children. That is being stupid. Okay? Example, somebody's like, have fun with me. Drink alcohol with me. And you're not an alcoholic. You're not a drug addict. You're not a smoker. Okay? You don't, you don't, I don't know, cigar kisha that. You don't smoke, man. You don't smoke. Okay? But this guy is your friend is like, dude, let's just go out for a smoke and all that. And you're like standing there quiet, smiling like an innocent child, right? And suddenly he passes you on, and you feel guilty that if you say no, you'd feel guilty about it, and you call yourself that you're not being kind to them. You're being rude to them. This is not kindness. Habibi, Habibti, ya hamike has teeth, okay? This is, if you say yes to that, that is not being kind. That's not being rude. That is being absolutely stupid. Okay? Being kind also means to be able to say no. Right?
Yeah, being kind also means to slap someone. Slap like metaphorically, not really.
Even physically. Sometimes you have to physically slap someone on the face to make them...
But not very hard. Because it
depends on the situation.
It depends on the situation. Being kind means, to criticize as well sometimes, which needs a lot of courage. Usually the type of kindness which is followed by positivity is easier. But the kind of kindness that will be followed by negativity, by criticizing, by slapping, by stopping, that is I call it real kindness and courageous type of kindness.
That requires a lot of guts, yeah?
Only strong people can do that. I don't see it in myself to do that yet. I have to practice.
You have to practice. Like
Yeah.
all of us out here, we have to practice to be kind, right?
To be kind and not to be stupid.
Yes. So, what? Any last words to the audience?
Yeah, only be kind. Be
And
kind
not
and
yeah.
not don't be stupid.
Exactly. As in, have you've probably heard this before on a cartoon series? As in, be kind but not be stupid.
Or like, just because I'm kind doesn't mean I'm stupid.
Exactly.
And tell that to other people as well, and tell that to yourself as well.
Mm.
Remind it. to
As in,
yourself.
think before you do something. Make sure you have good intentions for doing it, because doing something kind with good intentions is not wrong. You know, there's nothing wrong with doing something out of kindness, out of helpful and loving, emotions. Just do something out of pure love and out of pure respect. And don't be stupid. As in, I'm emphasizing on you guys, don't be stupid, right?
Yeah, and it's totally on your own judgment.
Yeah.
Your
we've,
call.
we've already passed the anime time frame, 21 minutes.
Yeah.
So, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.